Yeah.
Hi, I'm Lil Kim's Kitty, and I welcome you to my journey. I'm 38 years old. I weigh 238 pounds. I'm 5'6", and I have struggled with my weight pretty much for the last 30 years. I've tried every kind of diet out there. I've done the Atkins diet, I've done Weight Watchers, I've done restrictive calorie counting, I've done extreme exercising. I pretty much have yo-yoed in my weight all through, pretty much all through my life. As an adult or kind of a late teenager, I have gone from a size 4'6" all the way to where I am now, which I am at my highest weight that I've ever been. I am squeezing into like 1820s size-wise right now, and like I said, I've been all over the board. I have bins and bins and bins of clothes. And I'm ready for a change. I have run 5 full 26.2 marathons. I've done about a dozen half marathons and 5Ks and mini races. Running is purely my joy. I love getting out there and starting my day, sweating, thinking, just having that solo time for me, and just passing by the miles. It's a great release, and I wish more than anything that I could run right now. I have so much weight on me and my knees right now that I can't run. I probably can't even start jogging slowly again until I reach about 200 pounds. So I've got a little ways to go to kind of get started on this journey, but I'm really, really determined to change. I know that my eating habits over the years, I've got to make a change. I've got to make a change for me. I'm not happy with my weight. I just need that energy back. I need to be able to move. I need it for my children. I need to be able to jump on the trampoline with them and just, chase them around the park. And I need that so badly. And so I've decided that I'm going to have weight loss surgery. From all the research I've done and all the reading and all the YouTube videos I've watched, I have learned that gastric bypass is the most effective and golden surgery that you can have. And I'm not looking for an easy way out. I know I can lose the weight if I really put my mind to it without surgery, with just eating right and exercising, but I know I'm never ever going to maintain that. I have yo-yoed and I've been across the board for years, and it's so unhealthy on my body to go up and down and up and down. And I'm just ready to just lose this weight and make this change and fight it for once and for all. I think one of the most inspiring or motivating, I feel like looking at my mother, who's 70 years old and still struggling with her weight and yo-yoing and having to restrict and just going up and down herself, has been one of the biggest inspiration for me, that I don't want to be 70 and still struggling with this. I know it's going to be hard work, but I need to get this weight off, and I need to fight this and find me again. Anyway, I tend to ramble a lot. So, right now where I am in the weight loss surgery process is my insurance does not cover it. It has some big exclusions in it that specifically states that any kind of weight loss program, surgeries, medication is not covered. And so I have decided that this is really worth it to me, to make this change in this place in my life before I turn 40 years old. I want to do this for me. And so I'm a self-pay patient. I have found a practice of physicians that, surgeons that have done thousands and thousands of surgeries outside of my area, and they have moved their practice and are just beginning to start out offering bariatric services, and they are just in the first year of doing surgeries, although they have done thousands and thousands elsewhere, and they've been doing this for over 10 years. So I feel really confident with the surgeons and the practice, but and the hospital is really well known as one of the best in my area. But because they are so new and they're trying to become one of the most recognized, or one of the recognized hospitals to offer weight loss surgery, they have to do 50 surgeries. And so being right here at the beginning, they're offering an amazing discount of $15,000 for gastric bypass, which is pretty awesome. From what I've heard with insurance, it can cost upwards to $46,000 or so. So anyway, I am self-pay, but I feel like this is something I really, really want and I really need for me, my health, and my kids. So anyway, so far where I am in the process is I have met with my surgeon, and I have a 38 point something BMI. I have met with the nutritionist. I've met with the financial kind of department, and I've also had my psych eval. The psych eval, I was so nervous and so scared because of kind of my history with my weight, just constantly going up and down, my binge eating disorder. I had a small bout of bulimia over 10 years ago. I went through therapy with that. I spent probably 2.5 years in therapy, and so I was really concerned that I wouldn't pass the psych eval because of that right there. The guy that I met with, the psychiatrist, he was amazing, super young, and he felt like a friend. We joked together. He really listened. He was so kind-hearted, and he gave me the inclination that it didn't seem that I addressed the bulimia that I had over 10 years ago. I've never gone back. I never ever want to be in that place again. I've never, gone back to that. He, from what I felt like he felt like I was a good fit and that I was mentally stable to have this surgery. So right now, his report has been sent to my surgeon's office, and I'm kind of in the waiting game. I am pretty confident that everything's going to go through fine, and that I will be given the opportunity to have a surgery date probably this summer. I'm actually hopeful that it's sooner than later. The next appointment would be the pre-op appointment. Then I would have a 10-day diet that they've already given to me, which consists of like sugar-free popsicles, vegetables, lean protein. It's not too insane, but it's yogurt, cottage cheese, pretty much a high protein kind of diet, low carb. And so I think it'll be totally doable. So anyway, my next steps is waiting on my surgeon's office, coming back for pre-op, to schedule the surgery, 10 day of this diet that they've given me, and then I think I have to do some labs in between there. So I'm hopeful that I can get a surgery on the calendar and kind of do a next update from there. My current feelings, I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm fearful that I'm not going to be successful at this, but from everyone that I've read and watched and spoken to, I have a few people that I know that have gone through the process. They have all lost weight, and they may have gained at the end maybe 20 pounds or so back, but this has been a huge tool for them to guide them and to help them control their weight. I still have that fear that I'll be that person that just, I don't know. Anyway. So, my current goals right now are to limit sugar. I have also limited caffeine. I went from 4 cups down to 0. What I did is I just decreased by 1/4 of a cup every 2 or 3 days. So it's taken me some time, but I am totally caffeine free, no coffee right now, because you can't have caffeine going into surgery, and you can't have it after for a month or so. So that is best if I just knock that out, and that way I don't have to go through any withdrawal. I am trying to drink more water, so I understand and I've learned that dehydration is a huge factor after surgery, and it's so important to hydrate. I'm reading that you need at least 64 ounces or so of water, and I'm not a huge water drinker, so unless I've worked out, then I kind of guzzle it. So this is going to be a challenge for me to learn how to sip water. And to get that whole targeted amount in. So anyway, I've done a little shopping already, kind of pre-surgery, pre-op shopping of a few different supplies of different YouTubers and that I've been watching, of things that are going to be helpful to me. And first I got a whole bunch of new Moose Jaw water bottles. This one has 32 ounces in it, and so if I just fill this up 2 times a day, then I know I've reached my 64-ounce goal. Other goals are, like I said, to limit sugar. I think that's going to help me in the long run so I don't have withdrawal from that. I am a sugar addict. I love everything sugary and sweet. Starchy carbs, they don't, it's, well, I guess there are carbs in a lot of the sweets, but a lot of the like chips and crackers and salty kind of snacks, it's okay for me, but it's not my go-to. And I'm going to continue reading and watching all of you that are out there giving their journeys and their experiences. throughout this whole process. So for now, I'm going to close this, and I just want to thank you for joining me on my journey. Bye.